Welcome to Southside Show with TBee, and I remain your host, Omotawabala, aka TBee. So, on today's episode, I've brought a lot of things for us, and I know that I am going to relate. You also, you're going to relate because this is not just about the host of the show, but also about you viewers at home. So many of us watching at home, this is for every one of us, and I really want us to take one or two from this topic: dysfunctional pain. When we talk about dysfunctional pain, many of us within ourselves, we have many things that we're going through that we have decided not to share with anyone. Why do we decide not to share with anyone? Because we don't want people to judge us. We don't want someone to think less of us. We do not want someone to actually make us feel that, oh, so you are defaulting this way, so you are default in that way. So this is why many of us keep that to ourselves, and then we start to nurse the pains within ourselves. Many of us will have to cry our eyes to sleep just because of some shortcomings which we keep within. Really, they are all called dysfunctional pains. Pains that you cannot show your friend, you can't show your love, you can't show your best friend. I can relate. Yes, I know what it feels like, and I also know that you watching at home, you can relate. And like I said, I won't be doing this alone. It is all on all of us. Allow me to introduce my guest to you all because we will be doing this together, like I said. And here is my guest, Miss Pearl.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Shaylee Adekorosela.
Good afternoon.
Good
It's good to
afternoon.
have you on this show. You're looking so pink and beautiful.
Thank you.
Seriously, good to have you.
Thank
So,
you.
viewers at home, this is our guest. You all can see that she's looking so beautiful.
Thank you.
Moving on to why we are here today. So, like I said, our topic is dysfunctional pain.
Okay.
What can you say about that?
Well, dysfunctional pain is not just when people say when the word dysfunction, people will be like someone that's a psycho.
Exactly.
But then it's not like that because even when I heard the word dysfunction, I was like, dysfunction. But then it's relatable to everyone.
Yeah.
It's pains that we cannot share with others. It's something that we bottle deep inside our soul, and we feel we do not want the third party to hear about it. And it's relatable with everybody. In fact, everyone has one or two things to say, and there is always something somewhere, somebody somewhere that has this pain that they keep bottled inside them, that they feel like, I do not want to share this pain. So we all have it. It's relatable.
Exactly. Every one of us has got story, and I know you've also got story that you want us to hear about, because I myself have got story. So let me take us through this my short story. So I could remember sometimes back, I would have healed. I ought to have healed, and I know that many of us always have reasons to heal from one thing or the other. But because we feel that it's part of our insecurity, many of us are not even aware that we have insecurity within us. So then we tend to start shading ourselves from being cob. And then he told me that, the thing is, he's just not proud to show me off to his people. He's not proud to show me off to his friends because of I lived when I work. And you know how that ring in my head?
Oh,
That's really ring a bigger bell. And
sorry about
it
that.
really hurt me, which shaded me from, having to have anything to do with other guys, because there's already what this had already created in my mind that, okay, if I'm meeting another guy, obviously he will, if anything happens, or maybe he's not picking my call, maybe he's not replying to me, I will feel that, okay, it's because of the same thing that guy said. Okay, maybe because he can't show me off to people, maybe that's why he's trying to withdraw himself and all of that. So that has been a trauma that I go through each time I see any guy approach me to be like, oh, beautiful girl, how are you, and all of that. Because already in my mind, I would have made it up that eventually you're also going to tell me this. Eventually, you're also going to. So now why am I talking about this? Because it's a dysfunctional pain. This is my reality, and I cannot shade off from my reality because of I walk, because while I walk, I limp. I cannot say because of that I want to kill myself. I am going to die. I am going to live with it. At the same time, I have to create my happiness. So that actually made me shade the part of I'm never going to let myself down for any guy. Instead of you having to use me not to, and then hell end up telling me that, oh, this and this and that. Then I started, it's a pain that I feel that I am the only one that know what I go through. Someone who do not know what I go through can easily open his mouth to tell me one or two things, and he wouldn't mind how I feel because he doesn't know what it feels like to be going through this kind of pain. So that is why I will feel that, okay, in some aspect that was a dysfunctional pain for me. Until date, if I am having any issue with, let's say, maybe assume boyfriend or fiance or anything, if I'm going to think through, okay, he broke up with me, why did he break up with me? Or he's cheating on me, why is he cheating on me? Because of the way I am working. Or maybe because he's not also proud showing me off. So everybody, yes, that's when I say everybody has got a lot of things to say when it comes to dysfunctional pain and all of that. It is really so. Let's hear, what's your story about that?
Well, not really my story, but I'm going to tell a story of someone I know. First of all, well, your story really touched me.
Oh my god, I would have cried, but then I'd have broke down
You
already.
don't have to cry. Of course, you are doing beautifully well for yourself.
Oh my
It is
god,
loss, not yours.
I am
Yes.
blushing. They say
Yes.
it's your loss, so brother, if you're watching this,
It's your loss. If you are watching this, it's your loss,
It is
not ours.
actually.
So, like what you said, a lot of people are going through dysfunctional pain. Like, we've seen different scenario. Like, some people will come out, and when you hear their story, they start telling you that their dad do. Have you seen a dad that raped his daughter at age 3?
That's awful. That's even
At
terrible.
age 3.
That's a lot. That's a lot. You know what it feels like when that child grows and is among he or she is among her peers, and they're talking about something like virginity. She wouldn't want to relate
Does she even know what virgin? Will she even understand the word virginity? She'll be like, something that she never experienced. So people have a lot of things that they bottled in, and I don't know. I feel most of this trauma, when you look at it very well, you realize that men are always the cause of most of this problem.
How?
You ask me how. Look at a woman now that is financing that was financing maybe they are no more together. Someone that has been financing the home. Like, she herself spending a lot of money on the guy. They eventually got married, and then the guy practically got another woman, dumping her. Or should we talk about the fact that we have some secondary school classmates that will say, okay, this person is my man, and the person will be like, I want to go to school. We've seen a lot of cases that someone will have to dump our education so that the guy can go ahead to succeed. And then what happens afterward?
A lot.
What happens afterward? So now, I want to share this story with you. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. So there is this young lady. So it's a man. I said a man. You said I should ask me. It's always a man.
In fact, men.
It's always men. And they said I saw the podcast that Tasha and Toke did. They really went all out for the men, and they know what they are saying. Men will start calling women gold digger. You people do, it's only money that you know. You are dating a rich man daughter, isn't that money that you went to go and collect in that place?
Abio.
Did you went there to go and see her father's face?
Abio.
Or did you went there to go and do for love? If you go there, you want to do business, they give you 100 million. Say you did not want now. If you say women are gold digger, women
so
are this and that.
What should we comment?
And you the same way, you are the one that if you see someone that is making, some people will even tell you they cannot marry liability. That liability that you say you cannot marry, why can't you train her?
That liability to be who you want.
To be who you really want. But no, they have thousands of sugar mommy out there. They just want omelette
soft life.
Soft life. lazy, just permit me for using that word, lazy ass. Sorry, forgive me for that word. I'll still say it, lazy ass.
But the truth of the matter is, in all of this, there are still good guys out there. And
I'm not disputing that.
if we are taking this dysfunctional pain now, if we are actually taming it on guys, so the fact that I had actually given my own story that this happened with a guy doesn't mean that virtually every of things
Not
that
all
are
of
called
them.
dysfunctional
Not all
pain
of them. At least
is
70%.
yes.
70%.
I agree, but not so much of agreement. I am not. I better go.
So this story I want to talk about.
Mm.
So the lady, they've been dating. The girl was actually in
Institution.
higher institution. Then it's been a long time.
Hmm.
So she believed that, oh, they are going to get married and all of that.
You guys are
The
making ladies believe that you
the
want to marry
the
them.
relationship has gotten so deep to the extent that the guy has gone home to meet the lady's family. So
That's it.
something like that. What? Something like that. What are you kind of
What message is that kind of person
what
preaching?
message is that person passing? There is no how. Now my question is, okay, after the paparazzi, the father-in-law wake up and say, one midnight, they say, they cannot marry each other because the father-in-law said the lady is from Ijebu. So did you not talk about it with your father-in-law before going ahead to do introduction in your in the lady's house? You went to her father's side, you went to her mother's side, you carry every introduction item. Please, who does that?
That's to the highest. Really, it shouldn't even be heard of. Why would you say because someone is from a state you can't marry another state?
And later, this same guy was still trying to like tell the guy it's not his fault. All the family talked to the man. The man said no, blah blah blah. And the girl, as peaceful as she want the whole things to go, she just
She
let
just
it
went.
go and said, "You are free to go." In fact, it's 2 years. This guy got married.
Can you imagine? So what's to become of that lady?
No, now he now said, the thing is that the person he got married to, that they've never even dated before, but they went to the same secondary school. They met coincidentally
Hello.
after the breakup.
So what's supposed to happen?
So they met coincidentally after the breakup, and before you know it, you guys are already married. Sure.
Wow. Just like that.
Just like that. This car that this person left
For
for the
that
lady, it made it difficult for her to believe in love.
Oh God, that's a lot.
Such lady does not. Someone like me, such thing happens to me. There is no heart. I
You
don't have a
wouldn't
heart.
believe that guy must have been having something to do with that lady he
Kidding?
end up
Definitely,
marrying.
they've been dating each other for behind the lady. Who knows? Maybe the father-in-law never even said anything that has to do with that, and he just used that as an excuse in the first place. You know how guys can be now. They like to play a pity card, and then you come back after some years,
having
and they will
to
like, she was telling the lady, I still miss you. Everybody, all of my family are still talking about you. They said we still make the perfect couple. I said,
let me just say what is in my mind.
I told
What
the
kind
girl,
of nonsense couple? Who does that?
I said, please tell him that the past is past.
It's already
All
a past.
things have passed.
All things are now become new. Never.
Now you now start telling the lady, and his wife is not is doing this, is doing that.
The funny thing is easy. It's so hard for a lady to move on from whomever she loves. Unlike men, it's like this.
I said till now, the lady find it difficult to even trust people around her. She just feel like observing anybody for now. She will always tell people, where is the other? She say she's not ready. She said, but you have a boyfriend. She said, yes, of course I have a boyfriend, but whoever put ring in my hand is my husband. So she doesn't believe, she doesn't trust. In fact, the trauma is still in her, and she still bears the pain. So sometimes this dysfunctional pain, it's damaged.
It's a lot like this.
Like
We
damaged every nerves
a
in the body
lot, a
system.
lot, a lot. We cannot, it's
Oh,
not a topic we can just sit and just finish today,
but
because it, as it goes like this, it's a lot.
we
So
have to
guys,
talk about the psychological impact,
if
the emotional impact, the what
exactly,
ha. It has a
it's a
long
whole
way.
lot.
Yeah,
Honestly
it
speaking,
is.
like I
It is.
really don't want to be emotional right now.
Don't
Like, oh
be.
my god,
Don't
you guys
be.
need to do well. You need to, seriously, you guys need to do well. The fact that we're talking about dysfunctional pain, we are not pinning it on male here, or we're not saying the men especially, but we are actually talking about the aspects whereby men are really doing the most when it comes to inflicting pains on people. And this is what leave a trauma, this is what leaves scar that everyone we always want to talk about.
Let me reverse that so that people in the house will not feel like we are attacking men.
We are
Please,
not, oh
we are not
Ejo,
attacking
please,
men.
oh.
Same thing happens with women.
Hmm.
Like we have some women like that, maybe older women that will be like, I saw a video of a teacher, a 16 years old boy and a 33 years old teacher. Who knows how long that has been going on? A kid.
I only heard of it. I don't
I
even
saw
want
the
to
video.
see
It's
it.
irritating.
I don't want to see the
So
video because
imagine the kind of thing
I don't want to relate.
that will be in the guy's head psychologically, emotionally. Such
But
boy,
contrary to that, I heard that with the fantasy in that video, it's not the woman taking advantage of that guy. It's the guy now in turn taking advantage of that woman, because they said the fantasy in that video, in the sound of that video, shows that that boy, I think it's a 16-year-old boy,
yeah.
he outdid that woman. It is wrong of the woman age to do that with that of that guy age.
How will
But
he
they
even think
said
about
that,
it in the
yeah,
first place?
they said that it's been a lot. It's like that means that guy has, maybe he was abused by someone older, which actually developed him to that age. I've seen many people, while they were having that conversation, I see many people who were like, as a guy that I am, at the age of 5, my cousin, my sister, my auntie has been doing this. That when they got mature and they were not having interest in people of their age again. Now they are having interest in people of older age, copper, you know. A lot of people have a lot of things to say concerning this, and this dysfunctionality of a thing when it comes to, okay, who is to be blamed more, or we're not blaming anyone. But the truth of the matter is, as it is in male, so it is in female.
Yeah.
So guys, we know that you will definitely have a lot to say, and your retake on this also will blast. It's definitely going to be a blast. So we're not keeping this on hold, neither are we going off on this. We are still coming on this particular topic, dysfunctional pain. If you are interested in being on this show, you have something you want to talk about concerning this dysfunctional pain, you want people to hear your part, or you have experience you want to share, in fact, the seat is yours. You are welcome. Just drop your number in the comment section. We will definitely reach out to you. And if you want to drop your comment, you want us to hear, you just want to drop your comment in the comment section, please go ahead, feel free. And to our final take, please, what would you like to say to the audience concerning this dysfunctional pain of a thing?
Okay, so thank you for having me. So my final take on this is that I'm just going to encourage everyone out there that is going through one or two things to not give up on themselves. Do not give up on yourself. Remember that whatever situation, whatever problem that we find ourselves, there is always a solution to it. And the solution is not you engrossing more into that particular stuff. The solution is for you to find a way to leave that particular spot. Speak to someone. Go to psychology.
Yeah,
go
journal
to the
listen to music.
Just write it down. Listen to music. Share your pain with someone. I believe a shared pain is half solved. It's half solved. So guys, please do not give up on yourself. Talk to someone.
So guys, this is Solce Show with TBee, and I still remain your host, Omotawobala, aka TBee. And don't forget to subscribe to all of our page on Solce Media everywhere. Please turn off that notification button. We are begging you people. And don't forget that we are coming back with a lot more. Do not forget, don't just fold hands. Be open. Be open to get to know a lot, to hear, so that you can heal. It's very, very important that we heal. And the fact that we sit here to talk, to discuss, it is not because we want you to know that, okay, we can talk too much, we are perfect. It is because we want you to know that when you share your story, people learn from your story. Don't forget that on Solce Show, we share our story, we share our scars and every setback. You don't have to put it all hard on yourself to be perfect. You just need to be you, and everything is going to be fine. See you next episode, and don't forget to look forward to us. Love you. Mwah. Bye.